Hi, I'm Eric, also known as Trekkie V47, from the Ranger Command Power Hour and the Starfleet Escape podcast. You're listening to another great Four-Eyed Radio product. For more shows, check out foureyedradio.com. It's morphin' time!
Hey there, Eric here from Socially Awkward Studios, and this Four-Eyed Radio presentation is being proudly brought to you by Raven Designs, illustration and design that fit your personality. For samples and inquiries, visit ravencruise.com.
Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another week of Appropriately Inappropriate. I am Kevin Elliott, and across from me is Nancy.
What's up, everybody?
Hey guys, episode 41, right?
Yes, 41.
Thank you, okay. Phew, shooting from the hip. Episode 41 of the Appropriately Inappropriate podcast.
Gave a commencement speech recently at a high school, and that didn't go well at all. A bunch of high school kids, parents that are proud of them, and I'm belittling the entire thing. And the administration got really upset with me. They're like, we didn't know you weren't going to take it seriously. To which I replied, really? You thought this was where I was going to get serious? High school? How did you do it? No. I refused to give that generic speech. As I look out here, I see future lawyers and doctors. I gave the real speech. There's felons here. Some of you will die in a DUI accident tonight. Oh, I'm sorry. Explain to me why a dose of reality before community college is a bad thing. Because I certainly don't need to pander to the 1%. They don't need my little pep rally. They're going to be just fine. Nobody's been a pile of shit their entire life and then turned it around because of the commencement address. Excuse me? No, it just clicked. So you're saying I can be anything? Oh yeah, that sounds way better than what I was going to do. I like this guy. Don't you love it when people in school are like, I'm a bad test taker? You mean you're stupid? Oh, you struggle with that part where we find out what you know?
So my son, the reason why we let off with that is my son graduated on Friday night.
Congratulations.
And he's, look, the first of the family. Big congratulations to my child. Graduated from pre-kindergarten. When they first said we're having graduation, I said, for what? They said, for your son. We have a cap and gown. We have a whole show we're putting together. I'm like, for pre-kindergarten. Not even kindergarten. He graduated from something you just passed because you went.
Correction. He passed because you paid.
For him to, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Good call.
When you pay for school, you should pass.
Good call.
It should be a party for you and his mom for driving him 3 times a week.
No. So the fact that 5 times a week, the thing was every day. So the fact that he graduated.
Oh, so 5, that's expensive. He should graduate with honors.
Goddamn right it's expensive. We got a diploma.
I've been there.
The fact that he graduated, that means in August he's moving into a dorm.
So sorry.
And I don't give a shit where it is. My parents already approved I'm buying him a microwave. I'll get him the mini fridge.
Let me get that for him.
All right. Even better. And he's gone out of the house.
Are you going to do bean bags for him or like a real couch?
No, bean bags. He's so gross. Bean bag chair, a twin bed.
All right. Yeah. Well, they still have those toddler beds you can send him with. They're cheap.
Done.
And instead of an Xbox, maybe a DS.
No, he's such an asshole. I love my son. But, I went to his graduation Friday night for pre-K. It was an hour long.
I hate that.
And it's not like, I thought, hey, let's do one little rendition of something, and then, hey, we'll say everybody's name. But there's like, first of all, there's like 25, 30 kids in the class.
How many of them were named Braden?
None. But, well, other than mine. But I haven't seen half of those kids ever. Mm-hmm. So when are they going to school? I'm there every day getting them. And never once have I seen these kids.
Maybe they're the ones who are late every day.
Maybe they're the ones whose parents paid a shitload to where they didn't even have to go.
I like those parents. I want to be that parent.
No, you don't, because they're with their kid the whole day.
That's true. But I hate waking up early more than I hate taking care of my kids. I don't know. Maybe that's because they pour their own cereal now. It's different.
Yeah, that's way different.
It's kind of worked itself
way
out.
Way different. Although my son knows he just starves, even when I'm awake. He eats when I eat. Dad, are you hungry this morning? Yeah, I am. Are you going to have breakfast? No. You're going to have to wait till lunch, asshole.
You need to teach him discipline and patience. You know, I have to say, Mother's Day already passed, but I was remembering back when my kids were in preschool, and every year they were in preschool. I swear it was like 10 years, but I think it was really 3 to 4.
They were in preschool for 3 to 4 years?
Collectively 5 years, because they're only 2 years apart. So they were in preschool.
It's a 1 year thing.
No, it was 3. Well, maybe daycare / preschool, whatever.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Well, between the two of them, there was a few years of preschool.
Okay.
And every Mother's Day, they would have a Mother's Day tea that was at like 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. You want to do something nice for me? Don't wake me up at all on Saturday.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ever.
If my son only knew, I wake up at 7 at the latest every day. If he only waited till then, he would know, oh, I'm only up a little bit longer than Dad. Nope. It's like, he could sleep in 6:45, and I might still be snoozing. I might not. I might be faking it just so I don't wake him up.
Just to mess with him.
Yeah. But he wakes me up. Dad, let's go out in the family room now. Let's go watch TV and let's play. Like, how about we act like we're 33 years old? Let me phrase that.
Let's
how about
play
we
grown
act
up.
like we're 78 years old and we just lay in bed?
Let's play grown up. Let's play a game. It's called grown up. Go take a nap.
I tried explaining to him today. I'm like, I'm 28 years older than you, dude. And he's like, wow, that's a lot. I'm like, yes, it is. We should be sitting. And he said, no, but you're still only 28 years older. You should be super active because people in the NBA are 33. It's like, oh, son of a bitch.
Okay, we're going to talk about school, and then we're going to go back to sports, just for you.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, well, this week I heard on the news there was a school nurse who was...
Go on.
Exactly. This is interesting for both of us. Arrested for stealing a student's Ritalin.
What?
You're surprised? Really?
No.
Yeah, I'm not
surprised.
I wasn't surprised. The only thing that surprised me is it's the first time I'm hearing of this.
You're telling me school nurses can't write prescriptions?
What did a school nurse do to you, Kevin? You be honest.
I've been on Ritalin since 3rd grade. They wrote me a prescription, told me to bring it in, and then I'd take it there every day. Funny how it ran out much faster than the days I took them.
Here's what's funny is the kid's grandma. So I'm guessing like at the end of the year, I got a call from the school, and they said, if you have any medications in the office, collect them or they will be thrown out. Yeah, said no school nurse ever.
Yeah.
Thrown out into her purse.
What does it take to become a school nurse?
Maybe a regular nurse.
An application? That's it?
Maybe the right name.
You know, we're overstaffed right now,
Patty
but we're
or
looking for a
Nancy?
school nurse.
Yeah.
All right.
A nice haircut. I don't know.
Every time I ever had to go to the school nurse, they just put me in that room that you would
The
take a
back
nap
room. Yeah, that's the get out of my hair room.
Yeah. We'll never change the pillow or the sheet that's in there.
No, keep it plastic.
Yeah, the last kid had the flu
Lice.
and meningitis and I think a little bit of AIDS that he poured on the pillow. Go ahead and drool on there.
Funny, your mom won't answer the phone to come get you. So the grandma of the son with the Ritalin called and said, this Ritalin's like lower than it should be. So
Good to see the parents involved right
that's
away.
what I'm saying. You know, we've got grandma, we have Ritalin, a school nurse, this poor kid. But was she counting the pills because she's like, oh, Tommy shouldn't have more, or she wanted his pills? Who knows?
Yeah.
That was my first thought.
Yeah.
So I'm currently applying to be a school nurse everywhere.
I would love to be, but I can't because of court.
But I'm going to say with confidence, this has been happening for years.
I'm sure it has.
Yeah.
Although, yeah, they're probably dabbling. They're like, if I can diagnose or find 30 kids diagnosed with supreme
Yes.
ADD that need whatever,
Yes.
then I'll just take one pill from each of these kids every day.
Right, like one
I'm
for
good to
you,
go.
one for me, one for you, one
Yeah.
for me. I get that.
But just one from each bottle a day, like one from one kid, then you move on to the next kid the next day. So in a month, they're only missing one. They're like, oh shit, I must have.
Or it
you wouldn't
dropped.
even question it. Yeah, you wouldn't
maybe
even question
it fell.
it. Yeah.
So, you're busted.
Man,
you
being a
bad
school nurse
nurse.
is the best.
Would you be the first male school nurse?
Hopefully. Yeah, that would be creepy if there was a male
That
school
would be a
nurse.
little bit creepy.
You come in, I'm not feeling well, I need to see the nurse. All right, head on in. And there's me. Mr. Elliott will see you now.
But
And
now,
the kid's like, I feel great. I'm
You
getting
know
the
what?
fuck out of here. I heard what he does to kids.
all that throwing up I was doing just worked itself out. Feel fine. The lice, it's gone. It just jumped off my head.
I'm like, did I forget to wear pants again today? I cleared that up last January.
At least you have your gloves on. But I think that would be discrimination now if you were like a male and you couldn't be a
I'm
school
sure
nurse.
there's a male nurse.
I'm sure there's one.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
he's super gay.
which brings me to my next story,
Great segue.
which is the kiss seen around the world. I'm sure you saw it.
Oh,
Between
Michael Sam.
Sam, that's right.
Yeah, dude, he slammed his boyfriend up against the wall and just went at it.
Okay, that I would be
I
okay
haven't
with.
seen it.
You haven't?
No, I saw a photo of it, and I went to. Is this gay? I went to find the video so I could see it.
Me too.
Okay, but you're a girl. Like a lot of guys are into girl-on-girl action. Maybe girls are into guy-on-guy action, which is gross. But if that's your lifestyle, I accept it. I don't care. You guys do what you do. That's one more female for me that you're not picking. Actually, two more, because there's two of you involved.
You need to be into photography.
Me?
Yeah.
God, no. I tried taking pictures yesterday of my son at graduation. They were horrifying. I was up-gowning all the kids. Instead of upskirting, they were wearing cap and gown. You get it?
Got it.
Having to
Love it.
explain is means a terrible joke.
I always do that. It's cool. Okay, so you Googled it, or no, YouTubed it, and you think yes, no?
I haven't seen it still.
I YouTubed it. Of course I did, because everyone was like, what is this?
Yeah. I mean, I know what happened. I've been told I'm a sports fan. Believe me, I've heard
And
a lot
here's
about
my
it.
take on it. I love it because, here's
It's
what
fun.
here's what I love about it. Somebody who was really fucking good at football got drafted.
Yeah.
End of story. What I thought was interesting is not Michael Sam, the boyfriend really stole the show. He was the aggressor. He was the one, let's do this
He
kiss.
was? From the photo, it didn't
Oh,
look
no.
that way.
He was rubbing his arm. Great. Like, he was really in that camera, and just his facial expressions, his emotions. That guy was more about it than, what's his name? Michael Sam was just, like, so overwhelmed and happy to be drafted. Good for him.
Yeah.
But his friend, it really wasn't about you, dude. And he really kind of took an opportunity, I feel, to put his point across. And he's not an athlete. He's just a boyfriend.
Yeah, although
and I'm
that
supportive
guy,
of that.
his boyfriend would probably be really good in the NFL because he's been getting pounded by a black guy for quite a while, and he seems all right.
Yeah.
Seems okay.
Maybe a good quarterback?
No, I'm totally tight end.
Says who?
That's great that he's gay, but this shit isn't going to end until this isn't a story.
I feel the same
know what I
way.
mean?
And that's what I love about sports is the one place where race and gay, it doesn't matter, especially football. I mean, the bigger, the gayer, the blacker, the better. Just kidding. I actually don't know. But I feel like sports is the one place where race and gay doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's probably
It is
the
literally
most acceptable
based on ability.
besides music
Yeah.
and acting.
Yeah.
Maybe just all of entertainment is more accepting.
It's all based on
Although, is
ability.
it? I don't know.
It
That's-
doesn't matter who you have sex with.
Yeah. Because look, guys are in the green room before they get drafted, and they'll kiss their girlfriend when they get picked, right? And they show it on TV. I mean,
Okay.
this was more of a, I guess. I mean, you tell me. You
I
actually
saw it.
saw it. Was it more than just a little kiss?
The kiss was no big deal. I let my kids watch it. They were like, why is that? Because I'm like, oh, he's congratulating his boyfriend because he got drafted. They're like, that was cool. Like, they didn't question it at all.
Alright.
The kiss was no big deal. But it was the way, for me, I felt like the boyfriend was trying to steal the limelight. Maybe he's a struggling actor. I don't know. But I felt like he was in the camera more than Michael Sam.
Well, and then how about this? Michael Sam signed on with Oprah's network, OWN, right?
Yes.
To
And
do the
documentary, which has
yes.
been put on hold.
Yeah.
Because
Because he never told the Rams that was going to happen. and all the players on the team said, fuck you, that shit's not happening in here.
Well, that should definitely happen. It should definitely be a documentary.
No.
But the Rams are saying the only reason we put it on hold is because we want him to focus on football.
Right. That's his job now. His job isn't to be gay, and his job isn't to let people know a gay lifestyle. His job is to play football for this $1 billion organization.
Right. So they're doing a documentary on this person, so that's a part of his life. It should be documented.
It doesn't. Okay, guys that are drafted that come from nothing. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry for this not being comedic, but now we're talking about sports, and I take it very seriously. It's so stupid. A guy gets drafted that comes from literally nothing. He's now been drafted in the NFL. Why aren't they documenting his life from going from nothing to now having $1 million?
But
they're not.
Okay.
And they don't. Okay?
Definitely not going up against U.S. sports.
But, look, I'm glad it was put on hold. And here's why. I think his story should be told, and it should be used to educate people. But don't document it where a lot of other people are around that have nothing to do with it, and it's affecting their work and their business and their lives. Okay? So if he wants to document it, do it everything off of the field and out of the organization confines.
I think his story should just be documented on his football success, like where he was when he was young.
Why? That has nothing to do with him being gay.
That's my whole point.
Oh.
Is I don't want it to be about him being gay. I think they should document his story because he came from wherever. I don't care if he came from Beverly Hills. What I'm excited about is that he made it into the NFL.
Okay, my biggest problem with the whole thing is he was the SEC, which is the Southeastern Conference, okay?
Thanks.
Which is known as the best college football conference in the country by far. And tons of players.
So he's really good.
Well, tons of players from that conference get drafted in the NFL. He was the SEC Defensive Player of the Year last season.
Oh.
Okay, so out of all the defensive players in the SEC, he was the best. And he got drafted in the last round, barely. And they say he might not even make the team.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Well,
so what does that say?
Maybe his boyfriend should try that. I don't know. I don't know. Well, if he's good enough, he should be on there no
let me
matter
ask
what.
you this then. If the Rams end up cutting him and he doesn't make the team, is that bad publicity for them? Do they have to put him on the team now?
Only if he's good enough. That's
the way
I
it
feel.
should be.
That's how I feel.
But the way that this whole thing is drawn out, that he's a gay professional athlete, is it now they're like, well, now we have to keep him because if we don't, it's bad publicity for us. We've got to keep him at least on special teams.
I see where it puts everybody in a bad position, but I'm all for whatever you are. Just be good enough to be on the team. Right?
All right. You're right.
Okay. Good.
It's when this shit isn't a story and when we don't have to talk about it. That's when there isn't a problem in society with somebody being gay or whatever. It's when it's not a story. Hey, I'm gay. All right.
That's
I don't
you
give a
always
shit.
say that, and I love that you always say that because that makes you great. Because you don't see it like that. You're already ahead of what's, everybody's like, well, it's good, who cares? You're like, when it's not a story, that's when it's good.
Yeah.
See, you're smart.
Thanks.
Okay, so a quick trivia question for you.
Uh-oh.
Who made the funky chicken dance famous?
I love how we go from Michael Sam to the funky chicken, both gay. I would say, who invented it?
Who made it famous?
Who made it famous, the funky chicken? The Philadelphia Phillies mascot. Is his name Maniac?
He's a football player.
Oh. What team?
Kevin, you know me too well.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Oh, shit.
I didn't write that part down. I should have.
All right, fine.
Hold on.
Who
I
is it?
watched
Who is
it
it?
last night.
Who is it?
Billy White Shoes Jones.
Oh, I wouldn't have gotten that. Cowboys?
I forgot.
I still don't know.
Whatever.
I still don't know.
Okay. And I already talked about the school. Oh, so then, speaking of one more sports thing, sorry,
Yes.
Kevin, so sorry.
Sports episode.
Michael Phelps, back on top. I love Michael
dude,
Phelps.
he won.
Yes, he
He
did.
won the latest butterfly. He was out in Mesa for his first
Charlotte.
competition, and he lost to Ryan Lochte.
I love
Came in
watching
second.
him.
Lochte came in first.
And I love how long his arms are. I love that
Fuck
guy.
yeah, I hope he makes it to the Olympics and wins gold a
I
bunch of
hope so,
times
too.
more.
I love him.
Why not?
Smoke pot, be gay, doesn't matter. Just do good.
But I also love the fact that he gave it up for 2 years
to get
And
high
probably
as
still
fuck.
he
I'm just
probably
kidding.
still swam and stuff, but not training all the time or whatever. And then he's like, shoot, 2 years to the Olympics? Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
He has an incredible wingspan, I will say that.
His body is meant for swimming and nothing else.
Absolutely. Not ice skating, swimming.
No, like he is
You heard
a
it here
swimmer.
first.
How many laps could you swim in a pool?
Oh, okay. That's funny you should ask because I've been swimming.
Hilarious.
It's cold still. Keep in mind, we're in Phoenix. It's fucking hot here. I
Yeah.
hate it. I'm sweating in weird places. It was 104 today. So we got kayaks for our swimming pool. So me and the kids have been having kayak races.
How big is your fucking swimming pool
It's huge.
that you're kayaking in it?
You've seen my pool. It's abnormally
I know,
huge.
I just want to do that for the listener.
Okay. Well, I have a really weird big pool. My house was a model home built in the 80s. It was like a replica of like the Scarface home. I don't know. But it's just a really unnecessarily big pool. So we kayak in it. It's a great shoulder workout.
Jesus.
But we've been doing back and forth contests on laps.
Yeah.
My kids kick
It's
my
actually
ass.
pretty cool.
I know, I'm doing it for exercise, but they win. They're so hyper. They're in such good shape. I work out. I eat juice and shit. Nothing's
Nah.
fun. They're better
Kids,
than me.
look, kids are so crazy, man. I've been writing new bits on stage just about Braden because there's so much material there, and I've
Little
never
scholar.
wanted to do it. I've always wanted to stay away from family stuff and kid stuff because it's been done so many times. But if I can find a different angle on it, then I'll do it. So that's what I've been working on, and it's just there's so much material on this kid.
I don't feel like I even got funny until I had kids.
Oh,
I
that's
got
sad.
more bitter. And then that turned into funny for me because I'm like, how do I balance this? I don't know. Shooting from the hip.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So I guess I'll say my next show in Phoenix is the 25th. May 25th, Sunday. So not this Sunday, next Sunday. May 25th, Stand Up Scottsdale, 7:30. Tickets are $10. Go, everybody.
What day is that?
Sunday.
Sunday, okay.
Memorial Day is the next day, so nobody has to work, and it's Nancy's birthday. So that Sunday before, that night, the 25th, go to Stand Up Scottsdale. It's going to be a crazy party. The bill's incredible. Rob, maybe, who was on the show last week,
Oh, I like him.
he's on the bill. Josh Graves, who was supposed to be this week but had to cancel because he got a gig. It happens with comics. You get a gig, you have to do it. He'll be on in a couple weeks. Actually, he might be next week.
Is Justin going to be there?
Justin's on the bill.
Good.
Elliot Kitchen's on the bill. Chris Santani's on the bill. He's the host. He'll be in here in 3 weeks or longer. We're still trying to work out exactly when to get him in, but hopefully in 3 weeks. And the list goes on and on. Literally, it's going to be fucking insane.
This is what I'm doing for my birthday. Me and my rowdiest friends are going to go see you do stand-up.
Are you?
Well, yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so you'll have to be like on stage and then sit with me, with my
Okay.
friends. And
I
then
can
on
do
the
that.
stage and then sit with me, my friends.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
So
I mean,
you-
it's. I don't
so
know
you
why
can
I don't.
heckle And be a
No, I'm
comedian.
not going to do that. I don't know why I don't sit with you because all I
That's
do is
fine.
just sit in the back.
I know,
I don't
it's
even sit in
dumb.
the green room. I just sit in the very back and just watch the whole show.
Sit in the back.
No,
Hang out.
pack that shit. Everybody get there. $10. Really? $10 is cheap for this kind of show. I'm not kidding you. A-plus comedy. It's one of the best shows you'll see all year. So if you only go to one comedy show, or you're not even going to go and you're like, maybe I should just go to this one. Not just because I'm on it, but because you will laugh your fucking ass off. It's going to be a gigantic party because nobody's working the next day.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be so much fun.
Oh, and it's my birthday.
And we're all literally bringing A-plus material to kill the stage. It's going to be awesome.
Okay.
And then, everybody in LA, I'm there June 8th through the 11th. So, everybody who's in LA, come on out. Be Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, Hollywood Improv, June 8th through the 11th. Be there. All right. Those are my dates for now.
Okay, good job on remembering all that. I don't remember how to spell my middle name right now. And my birthday's not till a week and a half. But did you happen to watch the YouTube video of the 7-passenger boat ride?
No.
Why? Okay. Then
Why
if you
what?
didn't
I don't
watch
know. I
it,
don't
I
watch
can't even talk about it.
stuff.
There was this boat ride.
Yeah.
These people were all on this boat. There were 7 of them.
If we
And
play it, would people know? Is it-
everyone, it's the most watched
Okay, but can I
YouTube.
play it on here and people
Yes,
would know
'cause,
what it is?
7 people on the boat, and the guy's like hitting waves really hard, and he hits this one wave, and everybody in the boat just eats shit
Is
so
it a
hard.
7 people boat accident?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
And it's the best.
How long is it?
Well, there's, I think
okay,
the
wait.
original one's like 6 minutes. I've
Oh,
watched them
no,
all.
forget that. Here's one. It all looks the same. So this
Yeah.
is a minute 37.
Yeah,
is that
'cause it's
about
probably-
right?
yeah, just
the one that's 35 seconds
do
is
that
2
one.
million views.
Yeah,
so
do that
that's
one.
probably
Just because
it.
they show the accident and they play the funniest song. It's just great. And I'm
Okay,
sure
hold on. Well, when I get it
If
loaded
people
up,
listen to
then we'll do it.
podcasts, I'm sure they watched
Really?
that.
I'm just
yeah.
the only idiot that has no idea what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
probably.
All right. Hold on. So what else do you want to talk about while this...
I made a
comes
test.
up?
I made a quiz for you because I read today. This is what sparked this. I read on Facebook how old all the kids from Friends would be today. And I know you like Friends.
I love Friends.
I know. So I made a quiz, a Friends quiz for you.
Okay, fuck it. Then let's do this first because I fucking love Friends.
Okay. So,
Hold on. No, we're not doing Friends. We're going to do the video.
oh yeah, go.
Which nobody obviously can see. I don't know. Whatever.
But if they hear
this
it,
is
they'll
what it
know.
sounds like.
And Kevin's finally seen it.
Windows crack.
There's some music in the back, then you're not watching the right one. But just watch.
Well, nobody can hear anything.
Everybody knows.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
So, you know how people make those, like...
Did the guy die?
No, I watch him. He gets up, and then he lays right back down. And he goes, turn the camera off. But remember the...
Oh, that was it? Dude, where's the... Hold on.
So they do one with music in the background. It's so funny. Turn down for what I think is the lyrics. I don't know.
Funny slow motion remix?
I'd rap it for you, but we all know how that goes. Nope. That's
No.
not it.
God damn it. Yeah, that's not it. All right, whatever.
Just
Fuck it.
type in turn down for what while I'm reading your
Oh,
quiz.
okay. All right.
Okay, so Kevin loves Friends. And
I
found
love
some-
Friends.
Found some quizzes.
The show.
Yes.
Oh, and I also love my regular friend.
But not as much as the show. And some of them, I was like, wow, this is so hard, there's no way. But you're pretty good at this, so who knows? Here we go. I have
Okay.
2. So let's see. First question. What name...
I found it.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's do this first. Go.
Well, actually, I think I did. It looks like it.
There you go.
It goes right with the music.
Perfect.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
I watched this on a repeat. We put it on my big TV. The whole family's in on it. We get popcorn. It's amazing.
Turn down for what?
I watched the 10-minute version. I watched the 30-second version. I think they're
Stop me. Every time they say turn down for what, that guy who's driving the boat just slams down on the ground to his left as
And
hard
then
as
you
he
watch
can.
him, eventually he crawls up and he gets up and because he's like the captain. He's like, is
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
okay? And then he just slinks back down to the floor and you don't see him again. And then finally, some guy goes, turn the camera off.
Who's the cameraman?
They
Nobody, I
had
would
a
think.
GoPro.
That's what I would
yeah,
think.
he died.
He left the camera behind. Okay, Friends quiz.
Wait, but before, do you think there was like a meeting and they go, okay, all 7 of us on the boat, can we put this on YouTube? And they're like,
No,
bring
dude.
it.
Whoever owns the tape threw it on there.
Yeah, I wonder if everyone was happy, pissed. All right, Friends quiz.
Here we go. I'm
What
stretching.
name appears on the address label of Chandler and Joey's TV
Shenandler
guide?
bomb.
How did you know that?
Dude, don't fuck with me on Friends quiz.
All right, good.
This is the one quiz I guarantee I'll do well
I
on.
did this is a 20 question. I got 4 of them right.
4? All right.
What did Gunther dress up as in Monica and Chandler's Halloween party?
Ooh.
I'm going to give you 2 answers.
Oh, okay.
Because
2
there's
choices.
4, but I got it wrong. So it says, you said this, but it's actually this.
Okay.
Himself, or
No.
Charlie Brown?
Charlie Brown.
You're right.
Okay.
Which famous person does Phoebe believe her grandfather is?
Albert Einstein.
Yes!
Yes. Because they put a picture of him, like they never changed out the picture. And they always told her that was her grandfather.
Remember when she thought her like famous grandmother's cookie recipe? It's like
Yeah.
Toll House. Toll House. Who scored the winning point at ping pong in Barbados?
Oh, Chandler.
Yeah.
But it wasn't, well, I guess it was the winning point. Either way, I'm not going to break it down.
You're gonna like Talking Dead this thing?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
No, they had they cut a line out of that episode. Actually, I think it was the follow-up episode, and they were leaving Barbados. I sound like such a nerd.
I know. I'm like, I don't know.
Because Monica gets her hair done where it's braided.
Oh, I remember
like
that.
back or whatever,
Yeah.
kind of in cornrows. And they get on the plane, and she tells Chandler, like, Chandler, why don't you go sit up there with so-and-so, and I'll sit back here. He goes, all right, Alan Iverson.
I do remember that now.
And then they cut it. They never played that ever again, that line.
Okay, that's funny that you love Friends so much, but guess who named their daughter Emma? Me. All right. Thanks for not laughing, asshole.
That's all right. I named my son Ross Geller.
I know you did. And you just nicknamed him Braden for the award ceremony.
Yeah.
All right. Monica and Chandler adopt twins. Yes or no?
Yes.
Duh. All right. There's nothing to tell is the first sentence spoken by Phoebe in the first episode of Friends. Yes or no?
I have no idea.
No, it was Monica.
Oh.
Uh,
That's the first line ever? There's nothing to tell?
Says the internet.
All
Who
right.
knows? But hey,
Everything
You're
on the
smart.
internet is true.
your son's a scholar, so he clearly got his big brain from you.
He's going to Ivy League kindergarten next year.
Dude, that's going to cost you a fortune.
Well, whatever. He'll get a diploma.
From 9 to 12, you're going to be in. All right. What happened to Monica on her 13th birthday?
I don't know.
She broke her leg.
No.
She got drunk.
Yes.
Yes,
All right.
you're right. Duh. What else would you do on your 13th birthday?
Well, you're Rob from last week.
Holy Hannah.
13, he was well in.
Before I was
Rob.
born.
Oh, and Rob maybe will be out in L.A. with me. So, yeah, June 8th through the 11th, Rob will
And
be out there
thanks
too.
for coming out. I had so much fun with you.
He'll be doing the shows with me.
What was the name of Joey's girlfriend with whom Chandler fell in love with?
Oh, is it Kathy?
Yes.
All right.
I put Emily. That was that.
No, that was Ross's
that square
ex-wife.
Ross tried to date.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he married her and then said
And
the
you know
wrong
why
name.
I know that? Because Nickelodeon's replaying it now.
Yeah, I still watch it.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with me. It's still really funny.
When Phoebe changed her name to Princess Consuela?
Yeah.
Consuela?
Yeah. Mike, her
What did
fiance
Mike,
or husband,
All right. What did Mike change his name
crap
to?
bag.
Yes. Wow.
Princess Consuela Banana Hammock. Right? That's what her full name was?
I should have picked the hard for me. Okay. Charlie Sheen once starred in Friends as
Yeah.
Phoebe's stalker. True or false?
No, it was her like boyfriend or something. He was a sailor in the Navy.
Dude, this is incredible. What did Monica's parents call her as a child? I got this one right.
Harmonica.
Yes.
All right.
What fruit is Ross allergic to?
Oh, no, I don't know.
Okay, do you want me to give you some options?
No, what is it?
Strawberries,
No.
oranges, bananas, or kiwis?
Kiwis.
Yes.
All right.
Chandler hates dogs, yes
Yeah.
or no? Yes. Ross hates ice cream
Yeah,
because...
it hurts his teeth.
I hate you. Which-
Don't hate me. This is so nerdy. Like,
Okay,
this
I
is
know.
how much of it I watch.
Okay.
That I've grown to know about these fake people.
But they're best friends. Which friend hates Thanksgiving?
Chandler.
Yes.
Because his parents got divorced on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So he only eats macaroni and cheese.
Holy crap. What are Phoebe and Joey's all-purpose allies?
What's that mean?
Like you're fake, like if you need to give fake names.
Oh,
Okay.
aliases, not
Oh,
allies.
sorry, you're right. Even when I was doing this quiz, I'm like, allies. No, it's
Okay.
aliases. Okay.
Joey's is Ken Adams, and Phoebe's is Regina Phalange.
You're right. And you're right. Okay. I got it. I was close.
I remember because one episode, Rachel's like, my friend at work said she heard this story from Ken Adams. And he's like, Ken Adams.
acts as Ben? Justin Cooper or Cole Sprouse?
It's Cole Sprouse.
You're right.
But I think there's two of them. Or is it just the one? I don't know. I think
you
it was
were
another
right.
something.
So,
Either way.
all right. Freddie Prinze Jr. plays a police officer in Friends. True or false? He plays the male nanny, Sandy.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, he plays the
Right.
flute and shit for Emma.
He's the Manny.
Yeah. And Ross hates him and wants him out.
I want a Manny so bad.
It's so funny, dude. Is
Okay.
there more?
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
What does Joey name his new boat?
It's the dude's name. It's the other guy, the Mr. Beaumont.
Yeah.
Yes.
Kevin, this is awesome.
Because he's listening to Rachel sell the boat to him.
Yes, yeah.
And she's like, the Mr. Beaumont.
'Cause
Joey's
they
like,
won it at
I
the
want the
silent
Mr.
auction.
Beaumont.
In the end of season 10, Rachel goes to Paris. True or false?
False. Ross stops her at the airport. Well,
No.
he calls her while she's on the
Yes.
plane.
I got
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the plane. I remember. That was the last.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Yeah, he didn't call her. Did he call her when she was on the plane?
I don't know.
She got on the plane and then she called him. He wasn't home yet. Whatever, dude.
Because there was an answering.
Why don't we do a
answering
Friends
machine back then.
podcast?
Okay. Oh my gosh, maybe we should. Maybe that would get us 50,000 views, and I could finally get my Friends tattoo
Relax.
of Mount Rushmore on my back. Finally, duh. All right. Which friend has Joey never kissed?
Ooh, he kisses Rachel.
There was even boys in there he kissed.
Oh, shit, that matters?
Yeah. But it's not a boy.
Oh,
The
okay.
answer's not a boy.
Oh, so he's kissed Chandler and Ross.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, he's definitely kissed Rachel. I'm trying to think of the New Year's Eve episode when they make him kiss somebody in the beginning. And he kisses Phoebe. No, because that's when he kisses Rachel. I'm trying to mathematically decide. I'm gonna go on a guess and say Monica.
You're right.
All right.
I wish I had a prize for you. Okay. What is the first wedding present Monica opens?
A salt shaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then she opens up the second one because it's got to be a match.
Matching watches. Okay. In the last episode, how many babies do Chandler and Monica have?
How many babies do they have? They have two.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
See, this is quiz number 2. So it's kind of
okay, I get it,
piggybacking
I
off
get
the
it.
first one because you're so good at Friends.
Sports and Friends. You got nothing on me.
I'm mediocre at Friends and terrible at sports. Unless there's some kind of drama. What is Rachel's middle name? I selected
Dead silence.
Heather,
No.
which was wrong,
Oh, so then the other one, it only gave you the two.
No, there was
'cause
4.
I know.
but I only have the right answer and the wrong answer.
Rachel Green. What was her middle name? Rachel Louise Green.
That's my middle name.
Oh, yeah.
It
I
must
don't
be
know.
the Rachel.
I don't know.
It's Karen.
Oh, yeah. Nah, I wouldn't know that.
No. Who did Joey name Stevie? It's an appliance, by the way.
The fridge.
The television. That's okay.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
okay. You're
I don't know.
one wrong out of 58,000.
I'm not.
So
Got one,
that's
that
great. Who called Monica fat?
Everyone.
Rachel or Chandler?
Chandler.
You're right. Who she eventually married.
Yeah.
Low self-esteem. She had it coming. In the very first episode, what was Rachel wearing? I actually got this one right.
What was she
In the
wearing?
first episode.
A wedding dress.
Yes. Bingo.
Yeah. She ran into the coffee house.
Yeah. Who gets married in Las Vegas?
Rachel and Ross.
Yes, of course. Who thought that when you're married in Vegas, you're only married in Vegas? It's okay. It doesn't matter. It stays in Vegas.
Joey.
Phoebe.
Damn it.
Who was not a name of one of the triplets Phoebe had?
Who was not a name?
Yeah.
I could just name any name.
Well, it's one of the friends.
Oh, Chandler was one of them. He's one of the
Yep,
babies.
that's right.
And it's a girl, which was funny.
Wait, who was not one of the names? Okay.
Okay, Chandler is a name.
Mm-hmm.
Frank Jr. was the other
Yeah,
name.
he was one of them. Yep. One of the friends was not named.
Well, I don't understand the question then.
Okay, so which friend?
The other one was like a regular name. It was
Right, so who wasn't named? So Chandler was named,
Yeah.
Frank Jr. The answer was Joey. But I don't know.
Oh,
That
that's
was a
weird.
trick.
Yeah,
It was a trick.
that's not good.
Shit, I threw away all my stuff.
Did you watch the spinoff Joey?
Yes, and I liked it.
It got canceled, I think, after 2
Three,
seasons.
yeah.
3 seasons.
Well, yeah, I actually liked it, but
It was okay. They
it was
changed
bad
his
timing.
character.
It was bad timing.
It was probably bad timing. They changed his character to be a little smarter.
Oh, yeah.
And like he was successful out in LA now, so he got like he went from an apartment to a really nice house.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't
No one cares about that.
But because Friends was so well written,
Yeah.
they never changed their writers. Like everyone was in it from the beginning to the end, and it was awesomely written.
Do you have a favorite of all-time Friends episode?
Yeah. Yeah. I have I really, really like. Okay, there's a couple.
Okay.
Damn it. The leather pants episode.
Who wears them?
Ross.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
When he goes on the date,
Yeah.
he can't get his pants back up from going to the bathroom because he's sweating. As they call it Joey. He's like, dude, what do I do? He's like, well, he tells him to put powder on. He's making a paste. Well, what color's the paste? It's the same color as the pants. Make yourself a pair of paste pants. And then the Thanksgiving episode with Brad Pitt is really funny.
Yeah.
Because they hate Rachel. Him and Ross hated her when they went to school, like way back in high school or whatever.
Yeah.
And so, but that's when Brad Pitt was married to Jennifer Aniston. Dude, it's so good.
Okay, so one of my very, very favorite friends.
Oh, I have another one.
Okay,
go ahead.
yeah, wait,
go ahead.
no, you go first. It's clearly important to you.
No, I just, it's my all-time favorite
Yeah.
is the one where they get ready for like Ross's gala thing that he's doing.
Oh,
But
yeah.
But it never leaves Monica and Rachel's apartment. It's
Because
all
the
shot
girls
in there.
are late. Rachel's
Yeah,
late.
everybody's
that
late.
one,
That's
yeah.
what it is. Everybody's
Yeah.
late. Yeah.
My favorite friend, I don't even like break it down to episodes because I don't remember that far back. When Rachel makes the dessert and she mixes up
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah, the
ingredients, seven
fun-
fingers or whatever. And
yeah.
Joey loves it. He's like, ice cream, good. Cake, good. Hamburger meat, good. Like he's not even mad. He's like, that's all my favorite foods, all lady fingers.
They all,
All the
they
lady
all eat
fingers.
it. Ross is like, it tastes like feet. And Joey's just grabbing up on it. What's not to like?
He names all the ingredients, like some are sweet, some are meat. He's
Yeah.
like, "There's good.
They're
What's
all
the
good."
problem?" And then I love when the phone pen, when they talk about the phone pen, because Monica's like a psycho.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
Rachel's like, "Who called? Chandler, your mom. Chandler, your mom."
Oh, yeah, they had that big argument. Yes. Friends was always
Because
cool
that's
when they
were
would do
going to move
the.
out, when they were going to move out away from each other. I think I
Yeah.
cried on that episode. I'm not a crier. I literally have no soul. But that episode, I think I
What
cried.
is. So you don't cry a lot. What's an
Never.
episode of any show that you've cried? Like you legitimately was like, that's sad, I'm going to cry.
Well, Friends, the last one, and the one where Monica and Rachel are going to move out, because that reminded me of me and my sisters. So
Oh.
yeah, it's so sad. I don't know.
Whatever.
Really like to
Just kidding.
say I'm not a crier, but I cry at the dumbest shit. Like
Yeah.
the kids' shows, whatever. It just depends what time of the month it is. I don't know.
Hey, we just got another like on our Facebook page.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it's not a live show.
We've gotten a lot. We literally just did.
Oh, wait, I'm going to shout out someone real quick. My friend, who's a member of the Soul Country Band, it's not like country, he's coming on the show. He's guest, him and his band members are going to come on.
Cool.
And I asked him if he'd be a guest, and he's like, yeah, I really like the show. I'm like, holy crow, you listen? I sent
Holy
it to him.
crow.
I didn't want to say a bad word. I always send it to him, but I didn't know he listens. So when I asked him if he wanted to be on the show, he's
Yeah.
like, oh my God, yes.
I could be lying. I'm just kidding. No, that's awesome, man. That'll be fun. So we put now a weekly thing on there. You can send in a topic or questions, anything you want us to talk about, and we'll talk about it. And we have to. There's no like censoring, like I don't want to talk about that. No,
Yeah, I'll
we
talk about
fucking have to. Yeah, this is appropriately inappropriate. We'll talk about anything. So we got some questions that were brought in. First question, very first person to respond is a really good friend of the show, hilarious comedian. Will be on that show with me on the 25th at Stand Up Scottsdale. So fucking get out and see it. Justin Teachin.
I want him back, by the way, on the show.
He'll come back on.
Okay.
His question to us is, what's your favorite thing about comedy? So, Nancy, you answer first.
I love making people laugh. When I see people laugh, like genuinely laugh, not like, ha ha, please stop talking to me, makes me happy. It truly makes me happy to make people laugh.
Okay. That's your favorite thing about
That
comedy.
is, and that's why I want to be involved in comedy.
I think that's the most important thing of comedy. I don't know what that
I don't know.
Yeah, making
Not
people
telling
laugh.
jokes, not telling jokes, but to actually connect with people to make them laugh.
All right. Cool. Good answer. Good answer. For me, my favorite thing about comedy, making people laugh. It's the reason why I ever wanted to get into it, I guess. I mean, I love making people laugh. It's one of the best selfish feelings in the world.
Yes.
No one's ever had a bad time laughing.
Yeah.
All right? You could be going through the literally worst thing in your life. And if you, for 2 seconds, something makes you laugh, that 2 seconds, you've forgotten about what's making you feel horrible. You feel good for those 2 quick seconds that you just laughed. Then you could be back into your depressing state. But no one's laughing during that time. No one's ever had a bad time.
But I guess the ability to make people laugh is unselfish, selfless. And
Yeah.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, it depends. Yeah.
Having a skill to be able to cheer someone up.
All right.
That's what I like about it.
Yeah, I mean, it is a skill. Also, being a comedian, you always have a job. I mean, you can get fired from a comedy club. They can tell you
Sometimes
never
do it
come
for
back here
free.
again. And now there's a million other comedy clubs to go work at. Like, unless you get fired from all of them, dude, that's like,
Then
I've never
you're
heard
not
of that.
good at
So,
it. And,
yeah.
and comedy should mean for you.
But
go
how
back
long
to
would it
trying.
take to just get kicked out of every comedy club in the world? It's
Well,
going to take a while, Nancy.
A while, yeah. You know,
So you always have a job.
so really, you just gave a lot of people hope.
Yeah. And you're not working for somebody,
A
really.
job. I'm just kidding.
I mean, really. You don't have like a boss that's whatever.
Oh, that reminds me. The other day, you posted on Facebook that you were going to LA, that the show you already talked about, and I was like, "Oh, I got the dates wrong." I'm like, "Kevin must be in LA." So I was texting you, "Are you in LA?" to tell you good luck.
Yeah,
and you're like,
idiot.
"No, I'm at work." Like, I'm so sorry because I know you love your job. Sorry.
Are you in LA? I'm like, dude, I just put the dates down. What the hell is wrong with you? It's not the 8th or any day through the 11th of June.
But it was a dividend of an 8. Okay.
What?
I just got a text from
You always do.
my husband. My kids are
All
asleep,
right.
but they're in the car. All right.
Next question.
Okay.
What age would you want your kids to be at forever?
You go first.
And that question is from James from Mississippi. I would say, I don't know. I only know them up to 5.
My kids,
So definitely not any of those.
they're not at that age yet.
Yeah, I would say 30, I guess. I don't know.
What's funny is I asked my friend that the other day because we're both talking about, we want to have more kids. And I was like, what is the age of, your daughter? I think her daughter's 6. I'm like, what's your favorite age so far? And she's like, every single one of them. So, wow, I actually,
She must have a lot of help.
it's just funny because I felt like an asshole because I actually had a specific answer.
Yeah.
And she was like, all of them are great. And I'm like, yeah, that was my answer too.
Hey, look, I'm not saying that it's all bad, because it's not. The good definitely weigh out the bad. But let me just tell you, people that don't have kids or maybe have a baby that's a tiny little infant, the bads are fucking horrible. It's not like, this is semi-bad, I'll deal with it. No, the bads are horrific.
Like 18 months through 4.
5.
But there's always those moments throughout the day that make up for everything.
Oh, yeah, once they fall asleep.
Yeah.
It's the
And when they're
greatest
little,
ever.
they do it a couple times a day. It's incredible.
Once my son falls asleep, it's like, how could I have ever yelled at this
But
child?
I
He's
know,
so
and-
peaceful and loving.
We'll look at our kids when they're asleep and we just look, we're like, wow, they look like angels. And
Yeah.
earlier I was like, don't say fuck out loud. Don't say fuck out loud.
Yeah, and I'm saying that to my kid, not me. We're in public. You can't say that out loud.
I love my daughter's age now, the older one. She uses the microwave. the oven.
Really?
She swims by herself. I mean, I watch her, but,
Yeah.
very independent. On the other hand, I really miss babies. I don't know.
Oh, no.
No?
No, because I'm so super lazy. Like, I had to...
Yeah.
Took me an hour and a half to teach my son how to use the water filter thing from the fridge to get me ice and then pour water into it so I would never have to get up from the couch.
That's like an investment, though. It's going to pay off in the
I've
end.
changed all the drawers, like in my fridge, so there's more space at the bottom so I can put like all the bigger drinks in there so my son can reach it and then get it
Just
for me.
bring you a
Yeah,
beer.
that way I don't have to get up.
Yeah.
Look, guys, it's all about prioritizing and being smarter than the child.
Well said.
Yeah, thank you.
That's because you have a little scholar. You paid dearly for.
It's so true. I'm saving so much money on my car insurance by switching schools with Braden.
In 15 minutes or less, you'll have a little scholar like Kevin. I want to say something. We had Fred on the show.
Long time ago,
Long time
yeah.
ago.
Our movie critic.
And I want to have him back because I was thinking about this the other day. He had a brand new baby, and he's like, yeah, the baby's great.
Yeah.
He sits there, he sleeps, every now and then he wants to eat. Babies are easy. Let's get him back for the follow-up baby questions.
I think he would still say the same thing.
He must work a
His
lot.
wife wouldn't.
Yeah, let's have her on. Let's have her on instead. He must work a lot.
For sure.
Okay,
For
cool.
sure. Yeah, he always says that his son does whatever. I mean, normal baby stuff, not a big deal. Which it isn't. I mean, he's doing regular baby things. Yeah, he cries. That's what babies do when they're hungry or whatever. But I think his wife freaks out a little bit sometimes.
Okay, let's get her on.
All right.
All right, cool.
She won't come on.
Why, come on.
All right.
Come on, Steph.
I'll put more faith in it. I just saw them a couple weeks ago with the baby. The baby was cool.
Oh, well, maybe they have
I mean,
a
they
good
dressed
one.
him up like a douchebag. They had him in like a tank top, shorts, and a fedora.
Did he have shoes on?
I don't remember.
And I like the babies that have shoes on and they don't walk yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
But these are really good for their feet. When they start walking.
Right.
Now it's just socks.
I don't think he's
Keep them
walking
warm.
yet. How old are kids when they start walking?
My hyper one walked at 8 months old. We were like, no, don't sit, don't walk. We were so upset.
Really?
The little one, 13 months
Whoa.
to the day.
I don't know when you're supposed to. I remember when my son did, but I don't remember how old he was. I just remember the time he actually finally took steps and was cool with
It's
it.
a big deal. It's exciting.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess.
I
But
drove my
stupid
kids-
me was like, good, he's walking. He can now get shit for me. That was the first thought in my
You
head.
pull your weight around here now. Well, you're walking now, so,
It's funny because I fill out job applications for him, and then when they call, they're like, we'd like to set up an interview, and they hear me on the phone. I'm like, all right, cool. And then I just drop him off and come back in an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, did you get the job? He's like, no. What the hell are you doing to me? Child Protective Services is all there. It's so ridiculous. So stupid.
He should be like a mascot, like a model for CPS.
Oh, you know what? That's a great idea. Yeah, and I'll be like the guy behind bars or whatever. Whatever.
You're going to have to be able to pay for a driver for him.
You know what? Like when I was a kid, my parents would get me babysitters for like a certain amount of time in my life.
Now they're called hookers.
Yeah, well, along those lines, for me. Now, for him, like when I was a kid, my parents would never give me opportunities to hook up with a babysitter. It would either be a dude or somebody way out of my league, right? I don't want to do that to my son. So I found a website where I know my son's got a chance to hook up with his babysitter. And
Don't date him, girl.com.
no, dude, silly. It's called familywatchdog.org.
Do you strap a GoPro to your dog and put it on live feed?
No,
What do
since you don't
do?
know what it is, it's the registered sex offenders website.
I haven't registered yet. I'm supposed to. I just haven't gotten around to it.
I looked at it to see who's around.
'Cause
like,
Halloween's
my
months
neighborhood.
away,
Yeah, just to see if I'm on there still. And there aren't a lot that live by us, which is a great thing
Yeah.
to know. It's scary when you go on because you're like, oh shit, dude, it's going to come up with a million different people. But then, being a registered sex offender isn't necessarily for sexually offending,
No.
like in a rapey way.
No.
Which is probably not the most educated sentence I've ever said. But it's
Ask your
for
son.
if you urinate in public and get caught, you have to register as a sex offender.
I wonder if you get caught like stealing from Chuck E. Cheese, you have to register as a sex
Stealing a
offender.
kid, maybe.
Oh, who would want one?
No shit.
All right, so we got a letter in the mail not long ago. A registered sex offender is moving into your neighborhood, and this says the address. So I'm thinking, okay, I'll put it on the refrigerator. Don't trick or treat here. So of course we have to step it up. We all get on the bikes. Let's drive past the neighborhood. I feel like such an asshole doing that. But I was just curious where he lived.
You really went.
Yeah, I did, and I felt like a jerk afterwards because I know someone who is a registered sex offender, and his crime was something stupid, like urinating in public.
Yeah.
And now he has a son. He has a son, and he's a sex offender because he urinated in public.
And
it's literally that stupid.
The one I got was stupid. I was masturbating on children, but I didn't touch them.
It wasn't during school hours.
Yeah, and I just, you know what? We're still going through the court case. I can't talk them on it all the way. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen. I got to be real, just in case, for real, Child Protective Services are listening.
Yeah, he's actually a really good dude, I promise.
Thanks.
Puts money in his son's piggy bank. Everything. He's a good dude.
Hey, parents out there, do your kids have more money than you?
My kids do.
Mine does. It's unbelievable.
Yep.
He got $20 from my parents for graduating pre-K. I got slapped in the face for having to go a second year.
And you had to pay all that money for him to go.
Yeah.
No one gave you anything.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing.
Or maybe a receipt.
Ugh.
A tax break.
I graduated high school and my parents said, thank God. I said, do I get a check? And they said, you get a Russian bride. Get the fuck out of here.
She'll clean up after you while you're in college, you little asshole. Do we have any more questions?
No.
Oh. Come on, guys, write in.
I literally went up there a day ago. So.
Wait, where?
On the website.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
No.
Not L.A.
No.
To work.
So yeah, there'll be more coming, guys. Start putting the stuff in. Literally, any topic you want us to talk about and bullshit for a little bit, any questions you have, literally anything. If you want to ask, hey, how many abortions has Nancy had? And she'll be like, I don't know, I'll ballpark it because I have no idea. I'd say 3 or 4.
I'll just answer in Friends trivia.
Anything.
I'll park it.
So, all right. I've got nothing else. Do you have anything else?
I don't think so.
Seriously?
Okay, wait.
Oh, here we go. Give us a dog update.
Oh, yeah. Okay, Dash, my dog, just to clear things up, he is not named after the Kardashian store or a Kardashian.
Good.
I named him Dash because if I even think in my head about going outside, that dog is at the fucking door ready to run.
He makes a mad dash for the door.
Every time. You know what else he does? He brings me my car keys. He loves going in the car.
That's so funny.
I know.
So he puts the keys in his mouth?
He gets them off the counter. We have a counter just for car keys, right? Well, a counter we put car keys on.
Just for car keys.
I have a
That's how
normal-
rich Nancy is.
a normal-
We have this counter just for car keys. That's
An
it.
architect built it. They erected it out of a thought. No, I have a normal amount of countertops, but I put my car keys on a specific surface. He brings me and my husband different car keys. We both have our car keys up there. Brings them to us. I'm ready for my walk. He wants to go in the car. We take him for walks. He got fixed. He's still horny. He's fucking out of control. I'm trying to make him let down and take a rest because, he had surgery.
Yeah.
Not even kind of. Ooh, but one training thing we've done with him, because he likes to eat everything in my house, is I got a squirt bottle of water. I've only squirted him 3 times. He acts like it's sulfuric acid being squirted at him. He is terrified of squirt bottle. If you bring a squirt bottle to him, he freaks out.
Really?
Yeah, it's just water.
Yeah, horrific.
I know.
He must have been fucked with as a little puppy.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a squirt bottle got shoved in his ass.
And just squirted
Whatever,
away.
dude. These
like
are fantasies.
Super soaker or
These
something.
are just fantasies.
Super soaker.
All right. Hey, guys. All right. Thank you for listening. Another episode of Appropriately Inappropriate. Listen to all the other 4-Eyed Radio shows on 4eyedradio.com. Again, you can see me May 25th at Stand Up Scottsdale. Showtime is at 7:30. Tickets are $10. You can buy them at the door, or you can spend other money online if you want. I think it's still $10. Either way, go. May 25th, the day before Memorial Day. We'll have a really good time laughing and partying and all that stuff. Then we'll celebrate Nancy's birthday when the clock hits midnight. It'll be like New Year's Eve. We can all make out with Nancy because that's what she does. It's gross. Just kidding. She's married. And then catch me in LA, June 8th through the 11th. And until next week, we have Richie Martin coming on next week. He's a funny comedian. This, though, do you ever have a Discman?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah, I had a whole special belt for it to take it to the gym.
Well, then this is for you.
Thanks.
We are going to play you out with some Gary Goldman, who will be at Stand Up Scottsdale over the summer. So go check those shows out, too. See ya.
Listen, the economy is, it's better, but I still see things that remind me that we're not out of the woods yet. Like I was exercising, and there was a man on the machine next to me listening to a Discman. It is one thing to read about poverty. It's another thing to see it sweating next to you on the elliptical. That's when it gets real, my friends. I didn't recognize it at first. It had been so long since I'd seen a Discman in the wild. It was huge. I looked over there. I thought he was listening to a pizza. It was enormous. I had a Discman. Did you ever have it? You're too young to have had a Discman. I had a Discman. This is how long ago I got my Discman. I paid $188 for my Discman. It was a good price. I drove around to 6 electronics stores to get that price. That's how we saved money before the internet. We would spend $80 in gas to save $4 in electronics. We were so shrewd, so stupid. Couldn't do the price of gas nowadays, forget it. And by the way, if you own a gas station that went out of business, can you do me a favor and take down the old price sign? Because I'm getting into accidents swerving off the highway, trying to take advantage of this ridiculously $2.68. I may buy them out and open up my own gas station. You get there, there's weeds growing out of the pumps, raccoons gnawing on the hoses. Oh! I'd steal some Pepsi, but I'm sure it's flat. $188 I paid for my Discman. I could go over to Rite Aid right now with $188 and bring back a Discman for everyone in this room. In fact, go ahead and reach under your seats, everyone. Go ahead and reach under your seats. You think you're going to walk away without a gift from Gary Goldman? Even if I did put a Discman under everybody's seats, you'd leave it behind at the end of the night. You'd be like, that was really sweet and generous. And he had very kind eyes. Gary had very kind eyes. I do have kind eyes. You were wondering, why do I trust this guy that I barely know? Kind eyes. How kind? On my license next to eyes, it says kind. Only myself and Mark Ruffalo can boast that. $188. It came loaded, though. I will say that. It came loaded. All the best features. You're thinking, what? You got flip-up lid? No, beyond that. It came with bass boost. Did it have bass boost? You betcha. You bet it had bass boost. If at any time you thought to yourself, is that all the bass? Tell me that's not all the bass. That's boost. Oh, false alarm, everyone. Plenty more bass where that bass came from. It had anti-shock. Anti-shock, pivotal, crucial. When the anti-shock was engaged, it's amazing, because if you were strong enough to jog while carrying a manhole cover, if you could sprint with an Olympic discus in your hand, then the disc would not skip for the minute the battery lasted while in anti-shock mode. It was a bit of a drain. You had music running out. You came back basically holding a spare tire in your other hand. It was quite a bit of a drain on the battery. All right, here's the best feature on the... We're counting down the top 3 features on the Discman. Here was the best feature on the Discman. The number 1 feature on the Discman. Shuffle. Shuffle. You did not know what in the Sam Hill was coming up next. What in Hades was coming up next when you hit shuffle on a Discman. Every time a song would end, the anticipation. Cliffhanger. Oh, after the 2 seconds, what is going to come up next? It's music and mystery. Oh, which one of these songs is going to pop up next? Which one of these 10 songs will entertain me next? If it's Rocket Man again, I will lose my mind. And it's Rocket Man! Oh my God, it's Rocket Man. What are the chances? 10%. 10%. 1 is to 10 is X is to... So many ratios.
This has been another great presentation of the Four-Eyed Radio Network. You can catch more shows at foureyedradio.com.